I'm here at Outlaws Boxing with boxing trainer Brandon Krause. Brandon, the gym is full today. How come so many people here?
You know, they probably just want to get next to the back-to-back national champions, Jesse Martinez and Furkan Arakski, guys that are just so much impressing at these tournaments we're going to. They're really discovering their methods, taking the helm, and accepting their roles as future champions, and I love it. So these guys went on to win these tournaments, Desert Showdown, Adidas Nationals, and I couldn't be more ecstatic, all right? And they work so hard, and I always feel very uncomfortable bragging about myself, but I'll sure as hell brag about these guys every chance I get. So this young man is soon to be a world champion. That young man is soon to be an Olympic gold medalist, and that's about as good of a bet as it gets, all right?
Brazil 2016?
2016
Did he qualify
Brazil.
for the tryouts
We're
yet?
working on it. He's only 16 years old, so we still got some time ahead of us.
I'm saying, now that he won the national,
I believe, and don't quote me on this, that he won 2 nationals and now he's allotted the chance to fight in Olympic trials. I may be wrong on that, but I believe that's how it goes.
so if he goes to Brazil 2016, are you going with him?
You better believe it. I'm avoiding that trip just so I can go with them in 2016, because you know I want to be partying in Sao Paulo and Rio de Janeiro anyway. So I'll go out there and drink some of these Brahma Bulls.
That's huge. So what's the next tournament?
This young man's going to be going to Ringside Nationals in Kansas City next month, and then Jesse's going to stay here and work on some local shows, and then we're going to get ready for his pro debut January 2014.
That's awesome. So Brandon, what's the biggest story in boxing these days?
Biggest story in boxing, you know, of course, Floyd and Canelo continues to make press. Manny coming back, starting their press tour, all right? And how about a one-time, two-time champion contender, John Molina, now in the opponent's role of a Friday Night Fights main event on Friday.
Break it down. Mickey Bay, John Molina Jr.
Well, this sure seems like as crossroad of a fight as it gets. And I'll be interested to see what happens. I always really enjoyed John Molina's fighting, especially since he gave me a Class 2 concussion. And so I'll be pulling for him. I don't really know much about Bay except for a couple magazine clippings I've seen and YouTube highlights. So I'm going to be really interested come Friday night.
There's Gamboa. What do you think about Gamboa, Mikey Garcia, if it happens?
You know, Gamboa is going to run the risk of going out like Johan Guzman, a guy that was supposed to have tons of potential, a guy that was supposed to have tons of merit, who kind of squandered his career. I hope that doesn't happen to Gamboa. You know, here's Riga now, just got the win over Donaire, solidifying where he is in the pro ranks, and Gamboa has yet to get that type of marquee win in the professionals.
There you have it. Brandon Krause, keep up the great work. Please do report.com. I'm Molina back reporting.